Hello, my name is Claudia Heussen. I'm responsible for the banking industry as marketing manager for IBM in Germany. Together with me is Keith Saxton. Keith is director of the IBM Research Financial Services. Hello, Keith.
Hello.
We would like to talk with Keith today about the Global Technology Outlook 2013. Keith, explain us a little bit. What is the GTO about and what is so unique about this research?
So the Global Technology Outlook is published yearly by IBM Research Division. It has been done so, I believe, since 1982. So it takes 3 to 10 year outlook on technology trends in particular. It forms part of IBM's own strategy, but of course we use it very much with our clients in terms of informing them what we think are the big trends moving forward, and certainly nowadays how we would apply that to specific industries.
The IT industry has experienced several waves of evolution. After mainframe, personal computer, and commercialization of the internet, we are moving now into social business, mobile, big data. How is that influencing the industry?
The difference today is, I think, that these trends are really colliding. So the explosion in devices, very fast commoditization of devices, so people can access these services in a very different way. Data and analytics, it's clearly the data's exploding, so how you use data, what value do you derive from that data? The whole sort of way social business is changing the way that individual clients and consumers want to access services, particularly that's impacting the banking industry. And of course how you deliver those services architecturally through technology is very much in the cloud domain. So the new era of computing that we would describe is really this new era of cognitive computing, which is much more around understanding the data, much more around the ability of technology to learn, to understand human language, and therefore for us all to deliver much more refined services to clients.
The GTO identifies major shifts or trends in the banking industry. How would you describe them, the 2-3 major shifts?
So the banking industry has 2 or 3 very significant drivers. One is regulation, which is impacting very much everything that our clients are doing. That regulation has a big impact on the business model by nature of the changes that the banks have to make. And of course the customer, the client of the banking industry, is also making different demands. So when you apply the thinking of the Global Technology Outlook to those very specific drivers and demands that are on the banking and financial services industry, we believe we're in what you might term a perfect storm, in so much as that the way the industry has grown up, the technology architectures that the banking industry currently has, perhaps are not the most appropriate for a forward-looking model based on all those drivers. So we're trying to help our clients understand how you can really take advantage of these new computing paradigms, how you can really drive services through the mobile device, for example. How do you really take advantage of social business? How do you deal with big data, massive amounts of data? And how do you deliver that through a cloud-based, repeatable cloud-based infrastructure?
So Keith, what does banking clients need to do to be prepared to the changes, and whom within the company is very much driving these changes?
So the preparation is really to accept that there are some significant drivers of change which are not going to get any easier. So we all know that data is exploding, so you don't have time to stop and wait for that to settle down. So there are some new technologies, very specifically storage technology will enable huge amounts of capability in that particular area. So we'd encourage clients to really think of where technology is going. We'd also think of this holistically across an organization. Typically, we have seen services developed in different lines of business in banks. Increasingly, the customer wants to be one person. They don't want to be a series of numbers based on divisions of that particular organization. So how you deliver your own products and services to those clients is clearly top of mind when we're advising on the technology aspects of these future state architectures. At the end of the day, we're trying to help our clients become truly digital organizations, which is something something that most of them are still striving to do.
Thank you very much for the conversation, Keith.
Thank you.